Hi, I'm Amanda McGettigan, and I'm our logistical sales manager. I'm here interviewing Nikki Coachman-Robinson of the Kwaya label today. Thank you for joining us, Nikki.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. One thing that we really wanted to speak about was, finding the Kwaya wines. Obviously, you have a phenomenal relationship with the Fries.
Oh, yes.
So what inspired you to, reach out for the collaboration and start this label?
Well, actually, first of all, thanks to everybody from the Fry family for helping me getting this particular varietal started in the wine industry, because it is such a competitive market. And I found that who else can I go to help create something that I'm very passionate about, wines, than the Fry family, the pioneers of organic and biodynamic farming. And when I looked into everything that has been established by this family, it was right on the note, if you want to put it that way, of asking them, and this was something that we were talking about back in 2018, to help me create a varietal of wines that I can introduce to consumers and to the African American market, to show that there are great wines out there that you can drink that are good quality and clean. And of course, for those who are interested in finding wines that are made with no sulfites, you're talking to the pioneers. And I am very honored and happy that they have given us the opportunity to create the three varietals of the Chardonnay, the Sangiovese, and the Merlot, to be able to share our love and passion of wines to consumers of all diversity.
That's wonderful. They're amazing wines too. I enjoy them. I just want to make sure I say it completely correctly. Howza?
Howza?
Howza.
Basically, we'll say, how's your wine?
I like that. That makes it easy to remember.
Yes.
All right. So another thing we wanted to talk about is the conception of the Kwaya label and what the Kwaya label stands for. Kwaya is the Hausa word for seed. Seeds have the power of unity. Our sisterhood, our brotherhood, our tribes, our communities grow from strong roots and interconnecting understanding. Since time immemorial, seeds give us life, regenerate our crops, and provide rich biodiversity inherent in organic agriculture.
Kwaya stands for seed. And when we were creating the name Kwaya, it was basically a name that fits with everything that goes on about the vineyard, where the seeds are planted, and when it grows into a vine and then it's into a bottle, we created a name that goes with that category. The symbol is a symbol that stands for strength and toughness. And when I was working inside of the markets, listening to people and talking about wines, I was looking at the diversity of African Americans being involved with wines. And then the second part came about African Americans drinking wines that are completely organic. And that is my passion of being involved with wines that people can drink. A lot of consumers are very conscious about intake of food, organic produce, products, meat, you name it. Well, I think the same thing should be looked at when you're purchasing and choosing wines. And this came about wanting to be able to produce and create a wine and a label that pretty much is for everybody, but overall to be diversified, to create a wine that actually has African culture. When we say roots, it goes back to my roots, for my ancestors coming from Africa, bringing all of the seeds that has been planted throughout the earth to produce good quality product. And this is when we collaborated and came about with the varietals of the Chardonnay, the Sangiovese, and the Merlot.
All three are fabulous, great with food, great on their own. So you've done a wonderful job there.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely on a shelf. I can see these jumping out a little bit more than others I've seen. There's nothing boring about it. They're really beautiful. They're really creative. I am partial to the Merlot myself. I think it is phenomenal, but they're all amazing.
Now, I'm from Georgia originally. We do call this a Merlot.
A Merlot.
Yes.
I like that too.
It's the southern charm that we put into our wines, the calling. So actually, one of the other things that I was collaborating in my mind is not only doing something on a diversity side, but also to help give back for those people who have a tendency of not being able to handle alcohol and wines or spirits, you name it. And a lot of the proceeds, 5% of the sale of Kwaya wines goes to Bridges of Hope, which is one of my alma mater that I have taken very seriously. Even though I love wines, I'm not able to drink wine. I love the fact that you can smell and understand what a good quality wine smells like and pass that on to a consumer. But also we must pass this on to help those people who are not able to get the help that they need as far as drug and alcohol addiction. And I would not be here today if it was not for Bridges of Hope that has helped me be able to give back. And as I stated, 5% of the sale of the wines goes to Bridges of Hope. And I hope you folks will do that by buying our wines, and so we can give back and help others also.
I feel like I have rarely seen something that somebody has collaborated on that has so fully encompassed your vision, kind of mingled with what Fry does so well, and it's really amazing to see. You can feel your passion behind it. You can really tell that these are your passion projects, and you're selling them well, and they are phenomenal. So
Thank you
so much for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you.